I swear to God, these Russians, Asimov, yo, Sylvester Asimov is like one of the most badass motherfuckers where he's choking out terraformers like they're nothing. And also all the hallucinations. This is why the Russian unit in Terra Formars is the best group out there, because they are absolutely badasses. So we start from we see from the start of this chapter that we see Michelle and Akame are actually still fighting against one of the terraformers, and this like, damn, Michelle just gave that thing a boot in the face and they both worked up together. It was like, I just love how Michelle's like, that you're not a good subordinate, you're a good man. He's like, slaps him around the back like that, and he's like, oh, what was that? I didn't hear you. It's like, oh no, you're a pig-faced bastard. It's like Michelle doesn't want to give no one no credit, no compliments or anything. And when they even got like the SOS, apparently they even got it from the Rome unit and also the Japanese and American unit as well. So it's definitely seeing that Shinichi's group is in a little bit of trouble, but then it also questions as well what the Rome group is up to. It's like, we haven't seen anything about from the Rome group yet, so I'm like, did they get into trouble? Because there was that very interesting scene, if you remember, right at the end, with the leader of the Rome group and all that. If you remember who he is, just there in a bunch of all those terraformers. So it's like, what the hell happened there? Because he absolutely destroyed them. Not to mention as well, I really did like, it's like a little comedy here and there with Akane and like Alex there. It's like, damn, you want to see that Michelle Boogie? And they got sort of like, one of the groups was like there saying, yo, I'll pay you like 5,000. No, make it 50,000. And she honestly feels like it's the Sasha of the group, because she seems like she really cares about food and everything like that. And she's like, oh, my eyes. Like, as she pretends she can't see. So I was like, Terra Formars, although the comedy could be very weird at some points, it's actually kind of funny and all that. I really did like that part of it. Not to mention, it's like the whole focus of this episode, and I mean the whole focus of this was the Russian unit. Sylvester and his group were just taking on motherfuckers like nothing, showing that his Mars ranking is number 3 and that his surgery is based off the Tasmanian king crab, which is a very special kind of crab where it can actually just, is so strong. That's like the special kind of crab it is. It can literally destroy its hard shell. He's like there taking blows from these terraformers with their clubs and everything, and he's not phasing one bit. He's like, come at me, bro, like that. And he's even like got one in his arm like that. He's smashing their skulls together, like stepping on them. He's like, he's literally like this one-man army right now. He just can take it. And that's even the thing, before all the other group of the Russian didn't even use this. Like, you see that, you know, you've got one with a stinger. You see like they do with the Colossus. He's just there wrecking bitch. And then one of their ones who is very interesting. And Ivan has a plant surgery that causes hallucinations, heart failure, and just all this crazy stuff that's going on right now, and he just literally has to punch them, and he just like literally infects them. It's like, you see like the hallucinations that Terraform was having. He was like there thinking that he killed all of them, ripped all their heads off and all that, and it was like, nah, that's how powerful that his surgery is. And it's like, damn, this just shows the Russian unit and how powerful that they are. Like, they showed that they're meant for the combat. They're meant for, like, to take on Terraformers. They're not a group meant for combat, like, to capturing them. They're meant for combat. They're meant to destroy them. And not to mention, we did get a little bit, it was a quick little, like, flashback and all that, which I'll get to the issues with the anime in a bit. But yeah, they were going for a little tiny bits of like flashbacks between like Sylvester's like flashback. Why he's even here in the first place is because his daughter is pregnant with a child and she's ill, and he pretty much wants them both to have a cure, so you know he can be up and, you know, be a happy grandfather. That's kind of the thing. You do get to see a little flashback that, you know, he's always served his country and he's always done this and that, but that's pretty much what the episode was. It was just them fighting, and Akane and Michelle getting a hold of Adolf's group, and they're now heading to the Alex. So yeah, apart from that, it was a very solid episode. Really enjoyed it. I'm going to probably give it a 7.5 to an 8, because I really do like the Sylvester group. But this is one thing I got to mention. So I did a little bit of digging actually to see like how far we've actually gone into it, and this is a shocking thing. We've actually gone into like 29 to near 30 chapters of the manga right now. Not to mention showing little hints like previously before. Okay, I'm literally holding here right now 2 volumes of Terra Formars, and right now they're covering about 4 to 5 volumes right now. They're now about to reach volume 5 by next episode. That is disgusting. By 8 episodes we've covered 5 volumes of the manga, because this is a pretty dialogue heavy series. Don't get me wrong, it has a lot of action. Best way to describe it is that it Claymore action, where they literally speak during the action and stuff like that. And also as well, it has the Hunter sort of, you know, that guy that speaks over and explains all the powers and stuff like that. I don't know, honestly, like the anime is really rushing through the material. I honestly don't see why they're doing this. Yeah, I understand it's a new studio and you want to make it successful, like boom, boom, you keep throwing stuff out there, but honestly, I feel like this could have been the next Attack on Titan if they actually generally focused, made it 24 episodes, give it better pacing, give characters development so you'd have time. For a 12 episode series, and we're pretty much nearly like three quarters of the way done with the series. I'm sorry, but if you're an anime only watcher, you're not going to care for these characters. You're not going to actually want to see what, like, you will not feel attached to any of the characters because you won't have time to see their backstory. It'll be like, oh, 5 minutes, gone, like that, their backstory, they're dead. So, and that's one thing, especially coming up with the latest episode as well, that it's one of my favorite parts of the manga, actually, they're now about to adapt. It's gonna feel very rushed, it's gonna feel very bad. Like, honestly, I'll leave it more for like next week's episode when I get into that, but I just have a feeling, yeah, next week's episode is going to be a bit of a butchery, because I really like the next thing that's happening in this series. But other than that, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Yeah, I really am not liking what's happening with the anime right now. Like, I doubt they'll get a season 2, because it's probably going to end up abrupt. It depends where it's going to be. If it's going to get a season 2, then they're going to have to go for a lot more material, but hopefully they slow down this time and all that. And like, people complain about, you know, Tokyo Ghoul going for material. I gotta say, nearly 5 volumes and like about 7 episodes, that's horrific. That's just absolutely horrific. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you are a Terra Formars manga reader as well, I am curious to see what you think about that. And yeah, you know, just let me know in the comment section down below. But that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching as always. And remember, I'll see you guys